The COVID-19 epidemic is now affecting individuals all over the world. Small droplets created by coughing, sneezing, and talking can spread the coronavirus to others in close proximity. When people come into contact with infected people, catch or check COVID-19, they may become contaminated as well. As a result, I want to hear everyone's thought on the overall advantage and disadvantage of becoming cashless in the COVID-19 circumstance. First of all, I believe it is capable of regulating spending habit. This is because if we own the money, we will have a strong urge to spend it, resulting in a waste of fund. Because based on my experience, spending habit will eventually catch up with you. For example, if you declare you only want to spend about 150 ringgit each month, it will be more if you have cash on hand. Soon, your fund will be depleted, your credit card will be maxed, and you will be out of option for borrowing money. So here my advice to everyone: maintain your spending within your with you, within your monthly income so that you don't go into debt. Next, I will ask about the opinion.
In my opinion, I think that careless campus bring the advantage for our campus. From my experience, if we use campus cash in our campus, we will not facing technical problems such as system error or lost connection. For example, if we buy food at the cafe or buy item from cooperative, we have found that some of us has facing the problem like there is error when we cannot pay using the credit card. It has some error for the connection when we pay. The machine cannot connect to the bank center due to the signal problem, cause us facing problem while we are paying. So I think that it is better for us to remain using cash for our campus. How about your opinion, Connie?
In my opinion, I think cashless campus can help us to have better personal hygiene. This is because we don't need to take out cash and contact with other people. We just need to have our card, online banking, or use e-wallet to pay for the items that we bought. During this pandemic, we should take care of our safety. This is because the virus can live on the paper monies and also the coins for up to 2 days, and it will become a source of possible virus transmission. So paying by card can reduce the risk of transmission through this method. For example, we can pay for the food and items by using PayWave or Pay with e-wallets such as Touch and Go and Boost through scanning QR codes at the counter of cafeteria or cooperative. The cashless campus can help to reduce the spreading of coronavirus and also decrease the risk to get infected by coronavirus. Thus, digital payments offer another great option to avoid the exchange of cash and coins. Te, do you have any opinions about UTEM being a cashless campus?
Okay, I think that cashless campus can prevent the fake money in UTEM because students can use fake money easily when the currency they are using in campus is cash. This will cultivate criminal action among students because they will keep using the fake money after they use it successfully in first time. They also will share their experience to their friends. After that, their friends also will imitate this criminal action as using the fake money. And it also develop mental problem among the student because some of the students will feel guilty after using the fake money because this criminal action against the rule of their religion or faith. After a long time, this guilt develop into mental problem among students. By the reason above, I think that cashless campus is good for UTEM. How about your opinion, Tay?
For my opinion, in this century, current university students are 4 times more likely to carry a phone than a cash, highlighting the growing importance of the mobile phone as a replacement for all or part of the wallets, reduce cost of receiving, counting, insuring, storing, reconciling, and transporting cash to the reduced risk arising from thief, fraud, and counterfeiting. Cash is more expensive to insure, count, store, and generally manage. It is also much more open to fraud and human error. Human error also massively reduces profits, better control, and visibility of student spending. With access to features like real-time reporting, university catering teams can monitor the behavior and adapt everything from their staffing levels to the actual food on offer to match the demand. As Liu, you have mentioned that the credit card machine will have an error saying that our card cannot be used. So my question is that the student can pay it with an e-wallet or bank transfer instead of using the feature of bank card paywave at that moment. What's your opinion about this?
In your question, you say that why we not using e-wallet or bank transfer instead of credit card? This is because e-wallet is dangerous way compared to the credit card. It had been hacked before, same as the bank transfer. This because it can hack due to the connection to the internet. The possibility being hacked is high. Then why we not using cash instead of cashless method? We just need to careful not being steal physically. It is more reliable because we can control it by ourselves. Connie, just now you have said that careless campus provide better personal hygiene. However, we still need to go to the shop and pay physically. How is it count being functional?
Thank you for asking me question, Liu. For your question, because sometimes we might need to buy an item urgently, so we still need to go to the shop and buy physically. However, if we compare the risk of increase the chance of contact with the cashier by paying with money, and we pay for the item by paywave or e-wallet, it can reduce the indirect contact with the cashier. Thus, we can protect ourselves and also others. Then, since you say that cashless campus can help to prevent fake money in campus, how about if people show their screenshot of payment that have been paid before?
Okay, for this question, I think that the seller has responsibility in checking the receipt. They can check the date of the receipt, whether the receipt is the newest or the previous one. So this is my answer for Connie's question. For Tay, I have a question. Do you think that the cost of receiving, counting, transporting the cash in UTEM is an issue? Because I think that the cash flow in UTEM is not rushed as the normal society. How about this, Tay?
For your question, cash is the asset that has the greatest chance of missing, and this is why we as a student must practice ensuring that we have strong internal controls built around the cash process. Cash is the most easily handled either through theft or carelessness. Cashless is one of the methods that can prevent the loss of cash due to theft or fraud. When losing our card, we can call our bank center and freeze our bank account to stop the flow of cash. That's my opinion on it, and I will pass it to Aiman.
Thank you for your opinion. For this, I will conclude all of the point that you give to me. In conclusion, the COVID-19 epidemic has affected people all around the world, but because e-payment is contactless, it can help to minimize the virus spread. Depending on your idea, technology's difficulty of control over spending habit, better personal cleanliness, lower crime rate, and easier to access the flow of money, and it demonstrates more benefit than disadvantage. So we can see that becoming cashless is preferable than cash. Thank you for your feedback, and I hope we can continue to talk on future day. Goodbye everyone and be safe.